Hey everybody, welcome back. We are probably gonna have our minds blown.
Welcome to the regional error. Unauthorized access detected.
That doesn't sound good.
Was that the spirit? Minerva?
I don't think so. At least, not directly.
Yeah, I have no clue. I'm a bit worried about what we're gonna see here.
Attention. All personnel must vacate the facility immediately.
So
Something doesn't want us here.
they may have detected that the core was overridden. And this is like a protocol that it's running. Ooh.
What exactly was this place?
Seen anything like it before?
No.
Not quite like this.
There.
For Zoe, this
That's
has
our way out.
gotta be just absolutely mind-bending.
Error. Unauthorized access. Initiating facility lockdown.
Oh, that's good.
Stay out.
We live here now.
What's going on?
Well, at least the emergency lights work.
What just happened?
Minerva's definitely here. And I think it's trying to keep us out. I'll scout ahead, see if there's a way to get us in.
You sure we shouldn't come with you?
Well, yeah, Minerva could be dangerous. Let me make sure it's safe.
Okay.
We'll be right here if you need us.
Alright, good luck, guys. See you later. You know what they're gonna be doing in there. Got these nice red lights setting the vibe. Just saying. Oh, looks like we're going up instead. Come on.
Are you doing okay, Zoe? Zoe?
All this. Minerva. Hephaestus. Gaia. This is what will help heal Plainsong?
It's hard to explain. I mean, I barely understand it, but yeah. It's what Aloy's been looking for.
Kind of want to
this
listen
whole
to their
time.
conversation here. Okay. Seems like that's it.
Okay. I need to find where Minerva's hiding. I should look for a way to access the facility systems.
Is it just going to be a giant server
Alert.
like this?
Restricted access. You are not wanted here.
Server cables.
Nope, sorry. You're not getting rid of me that easily, Minerva.
I'm also curious about this door.
Locked.
There's a weird, I don't know if it's like a disconnect, but there's certain doors that you can pry open and certain that you can't.
Minerva's shutting me out.
Oh, jeez. Not shutting me here.
Might be able to pull that open.
Can't make any more acid arrows.
This leads.
What about this one? Okay, is there any other door in here that's open? This is the one we came in from. Okay. Let's take this hidden one first. Oh. Yeah, that'll do. Oh.
I can feel the draft.
Did not Did not mean to do that.
Shaft.
I just wanted to get crafted up here. We could go up that way.
Looks like I should head up.
Ooh, hi there. Little fragment. Now it's tracking that for our slicing shredder gauntlet, which we're not really utilizing a ton right now.
Looks like another part of the facility.
Yeah, where the heck?
Door's locked. Don't think I'm getting through that door right now. I should turn back, see what else I can find. And I'm outside.
Huh.
I need to find a way back into the facility. Maybe I could look for a way in higher up the mountain.
Yeah, we can climb here.
Close.
The
If I can
ice
get
is
Minerva to cooperate,
sketchy.
I can merge it with GAIA. Finally bring her back. And we can start fixing the blight, the storms, and maybe she can help me figure out who those strangers in the proving lab were.
Yeah. If
Why did
only
they
it was
have
going to be
clone
that
Elizabeth?
easy.
Why did they want it back up?
If you remember, they called that clone beta. They were like specters, beta, which is I presume calling to those machine things, the specters, referencing beta, the clone. But then I don't know who the heck the other people were. Like, there's
I might be able to glide to that ledge.
no idea. Thank God she constantly reminds us about that glider, because I would not remember it. Got to get that ingrained in my memory. Which, as you know, is sometimes an impossible task. Look at this. No time for
There's
sightseeing.
Plainsong. I hope the Utaru are doing okay after the attack. Ah, another shaft.
Oh, this looks important.
Okay, now
Whoa.
I've got to find a way to plug into this place.
Okay, so we should go up there.
Looks like some kind of dome. Wonder what it's for.
This is so gamer brain design, and I love it. You know? Go the opposite way you're supposed to go. Find something under the stairs. It's the best. Oh, dude. What?
Alert. System core penetrated.
Insert GAIA kernel. I mean, I guess.
Minerva, I need the console. Please.
Access denied.
It didn't used to be like this. Do you remember it? Anything? You were part of something bigger once. Something good. GAIA. That's right. She can live again. But only if you give her the chance. I can't reboot her without you.
Aloy, cease.
I think you'll disappear into her. Become part of her. Like you used to be.
Misery will cease.
Yes.
Yeah, so they're totally self-aware and want
Thank
to
you.
protect themselves and
Thank you,
stuff,
Minerva.
which is a little bit more than AI, right? These guys are basically like us.
Elizabeth Sobek.
They still gave, or she still, or it still gave in.
Override activated. Restoring Minerva function to original code. Do you wish to initiate heuristic matrix?
Here goes. Gaia.
Greetings, Dr. Sobek. A moment. Scanning data.
Oh, Rost. All of our memories.
So it is Aloy, not Elizabeth. We have much to discuss, but initialization of my heuristic matrix will not be complete for several minutes more. In the meantime, I suggest you familiarize yourself with this facility.
Sort of been doing that.
It is our best option for a base of operations, and you can make use of its equipment to improve your ability to override machines.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds good.
Shall I grant access to your companions? They will be here shortly.
Okay, but don't overwhelm them, okay? They don't have a lot of experience with things like, well, you.
So no fake this time?
No. This time she's real. Varl, Zoe. This is Gaia.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Gaia's still, waking up. Let's look around.
I will highlight the location of the lab on your focus. I have established a network between your focuses, allowing you to communicate when apart.
Good. So what was this place?
A regional control center, where Zero Dawn progeny would have overseen terraforming operations in the area.
Okay.
What's all this?
This was intended as the main gathering space for control center operatives.
You could fit a good number of people in here.
Or maybe just a few. To start with, you two go ahead. I'm going to poke around a bit.
Okay. This is like that facility that we found in
Through that
Zero
door
Dawn.
is a trail that leads towards Plainsong.
So I could head back east if I need to, once we're done here.
Correct.
What about this room? Nothing.
Looks like an office.
Correct. The facility was designed with a number of private
Hey, Gaia? Why doesn't this door have power?
At my current operating level, I am only able to restore functionality to part of this facility. In time, that may change.
Got it.
So I presume the way she's talking, we'll be back here? Oh, can you teach us about toilets? Look. Barl. You ever seen something like this? Poo-poo pee-pee?
What's this space
Probably
for?
be like, come on, dude.
This would have been the sleeping quarters for control center operatives.
Reminds me of the bedhouse aspirants had to sleep in the night before the proving.
Ooh, what is this? Like showers, I guess. That's cool. I really wish you would talk about these because it would be so foreign to
So
borrow.
this place was here all this time. Built for people who would never show up.
Why didn't they?
Remember that guy I told you about? Ted Farrow?
Yeah, he blew it.
He sabotaged things. It wasn't supposed to be this way.
This would have been an access point for advanced training modules on terraforming operations. Unfortunately, those modules were deleted when the Apollo database was destroyed.
That's too bad. Looks like another office.
If no one's ever been here, who built all this?
Good question.
GAIA did. With the help of machines. So this was supposed to be a lab.
That was its intended purpose. Some of the
Fabrication
machine
terminal.
data you recovered from the repair bay below us appears to be corrupted. Accessing the terminal in this room will show you how to repair and complete the override.
I'll take a look.
Oh, sick. Anything else in here? Holy, okay, so override available, override unlocked. Discover and complete cauldrons to reveal this machine and craft its override. Okay. So I can only craft overrides for fanghorns or scrappers. So we've unlocked them, but we actually need to have a specific thing for them. Like this plow horn, the Triceratops. That would be sick. Same with this guy, like a big fighter, right? I definitely want to explore that machine tree a little bit more. I might be sleeping on some stuff in there. Let's look at these. Yeah, and it seems like we'll definitely be back here. I'll set those jobs.
Well, I was able to repair some of the corrupted overrides. But it looks like I need data from more machine parts to fix the rest.
My initialization is complete. You may continue to explore the facility, Aloy.
Yes.
When you are ready, return to the control room. We have much to discuss. That door leads to the west exit. But before you leave, we have much to discuss.
Right.
Is there anything else? Oh. Yeah, okay, so this was the other door. This is where we went through. But
Oh,
now...
I've been down here before. It's where I first got into the facility.
It's so smart what they've done with her and her callouts, because... Like, a lot of games, it's very random. But here, it's very much helping to guide the player constantly without feeling forced or annoying. Okay, I think that's everything. I don't think we've missed anything in this area. We've done the full circle.
Okay. Maybe it's time to talk to GAIA.
I'll leave you to it.
Okay. Explore the base optional. Okay, hold on. I feel like that would get crossed out if we have seen everything. So I wonder if there is something we're missing. Let's do a quick once over.
Back already?
Yeah, well,
Might want to look around more first.
worried I missed something.
I'll come with you then.
Okay, so the middle area looks good. Let's do each room. We went down there. That's fine. What about here? Oh, hold on. Oh, this is that same spot.
What's all this stuff for?
This facility was designed to process an immense amount of data from the terraforming system. This is where it would have been stored.
Okay, yeah, so there's definitely some stuff around here
Aloy,
that I missed.
you have now visited all accessible
Oh, there we go.
rooms of the facility.
All right, cool.
Guess I'll wait here.
Even that's, like, super helpful, you know?
There you are. Should
Not
we
just
keep looking
wandering
around?
aimlessly. See you in a sec, Big V.
Hello, Aloy.
Hi. So you're ready?
Yes. Initialization is complete. All tests show that my heuristic matrix launched correctly and is stable. You must have many questions.
Yeah. But two big ones first.
Yeah, definitely the strangers.
Maybe you can help me make sense of something. A while ago, I had a run-in with a group of strangers who tried to kill me. They had machine servitors and a clone of Elizabeth Sobek with them.
Yes, this was recorded by your focus.
Okay, so she gets to see everything that we've seen.
Do you know who they are?
The answer to that question is related to the extinction signal that woke Hades, prompting my predecessor's self-destruction.
Okay.
The extinction signal? Okay, that sounds ominous.
The signal did not come from Earth, Aloy.
Yeah, I got that vibe.
The calculations are complicated, but it appears to have originated 81 trillion kilometers away. A distance so vast that light itself requires 8.611 years to cross it.
Okay.
Okay, so what's so far away and why does it want us dead?
The Sirius star system.
Sirius? But that's where Far Zenith, their ship.
The Odyssey.
Huh.
Yes, that's where it was headed.
Yeah, we heard about that at the very beginning, which means...
I don't... Why make it seem like they failed?
They obviously didn't.
They didn't want anyone to know. They didn't want future humans to think that they were out there.
Whoa.
Wait. The strangers who tried to kill me at the Hades Proving Lab? The ones with the clone? Are you saying that they're from... that they're descendants of... Far Zenith?
Yes, that is my
Oh,
conclusion.
that's crazy. Okay. I want more answers.
We're not gonna be able to fix the biosphere without making you whole. I ran a search for your subfunctions at the Hades Proving Lab, but Minerva was the only one I found.
Thankfully, the sensory capabilities of this facility are far more advanced. I will search for the others now. Transmitting query pattern.
I wonder if she'll just be able to ping all of them. Just
Receiving.
like that.
Apollo, Artemis, and Eleuthia, I can find no trace. They are simply gone.
What about the others?
Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon are revealed. They lie within reach, procurable.
Huh. Okay.
And Hephaestus?
It too stands revealed, but it is not like the others.
That's for sure.
In the years since the extinction signal, Hephaestus has evolved. Moreover, it is not confined to a single location. It haunts the global network that connects cauldrons to each other across the planet, making it exceptionally difficult to subdue.
Let me guess. We need it bad?
Correct. Its capabilities are essential. Without it, I can only delay the extinction of life on Earth. Hephaestus is our only hope of a permanent solution.
So we start there?
Unfortunately, we cannot. Procuring Hephaestus can only be attempted after my own capabilities have been significantly enhanced.
Grab the other subordinate functions first, then Hephaestus.
Precisely so.
That is what a
So,
super
Ether,
AI
Demeter, and Poseidon.
would say to us.
How do I capture them?
To recover a subordinate function, you will have to travel to its location and find the physical processor to which it escaped. Then, exactly as you did with Minerva, you must use the master override to revert the subordinate function to its original code state.
And then how do I get it back here?
The subordinate function must be loaded onto a data storage device and physically carried back to this facility.
The cartridge your root kernel was stored on?
Yes. Its capacity is limited, so it can only carry one subordinate
Okay.
function.
So we gotta
at a
come
time.
back here each time.
But in all other respects, it will suffice.
And as she gets more of these, she'll probably be able to unlock more of the facility and we'll find more stuff. And then we could do more upgrades for the overrides and such. Here we go. Oh my god, there's so much. Okay, let's start with this.
The 3 subordinate functions that you detected. What do we know about them?
All 3 are relevant to problems currently plaguing the biosphere. Ether is responsible for detoxifying the atmosphere and moderating the weather. Poseidon controls the organic and chemical composition of water resources. Demeter sows, fertilizes, and tends to plant life. If all 3 were restored to me, they would constitute a massive increase to my heuristic processing density.
Yeah, okay.
But beware. Their responses to my query pattern were irregular. In human terms, they are frightened, lost, and paranoid.
Like Minerva. They need to be whole again.
Exactly.
The missing subordinate functions. What can you tell me about them?
Artemis rewilded the Earth with a variety of animal species. Eleuthia was responsible for gestating, nurturing, and acculturating a new generation of human beings. Apollo was tasked with preserving, organizing, and disseminating vast archives of human knowledge and cultural achievements. Unfortunately, all archived Apollo data was purged on the 2nd of February, 2066, by order of Ted Faro.
Pharaoh, huh?
I seem to remember
I
some
really hate
dates
that
in
guy.
February with
Understandable.
Pharaoh.
He appears to have been pathologically narcissistic, impulsive, and unstable.
All 3 of the missing functions have already served their purpose, or were prevented from doing so. Do you still need them?
If attainable, yes. Restoring their remaining elements would increase my heuristic processing density.
Huh.
Unfortunately, I have no way to track them. They have disappeared without a trace.
So it's possible that we find Artemis, Eleuthia, and Apollo as well.
You said you need Hephaestus to save life from extinction. Why?
Every subordinate function has value, but Hephaestus is by far the most important. Only by recovering and merging it can I regain my ability to design and mass-produce new machines at cauldrons across the planet. Only through it can I program new machines and alter the tasking of existing machines to completely reverse environmental damage. Recovering other subordinate functions may buy us time, but without Hephaestus, I cannot permanently stave off mass extinction.
Yeah, okay, that sounds important.
Given Hephaestus's importance, is there really no way to capture and merge it first?
And she needs the power.
I'm afraid that is quite impossible. In my present state, launched and merged with Minerva, I am operating at less than 1/5, 18.8%, of my intended processing capacity. Hephaestus dwarfs this figure. Were an attempt made to conduct the merge under these circumstances, Hephaestus would absorb me, rather than the other way around. A merge cannot be attempted until my heuristic processing density exceeds its own.
Gotcha. So
And
you're at
how many
1/5 and we need to
subordinate
capture
functions is that going to
4,
take?
basically.
Merging Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon will expand my heuristic network to 41.6% capacity, exceeding that of Hephaestus.
Okay, so even if we get Hephaestus, she'll probably never attain 100% because of Artemis, Eleuthia, and Apollo being missing, right? Unless
You
there's a
said
way we
Hephaestus
can
isn't
eventually find
located
them.
in just one place.
Correct. Unlike the other subordinate functions, which are confined to discrete physical processors, Hephaestus is distributed throughout the global network that connects the planet's cauldrons.
So, when the time comes to subdue it, how do we make that happen?
I do not know. While you are retrieving the procurable subordinate functions, I will attempt to find a solution.
So, once Hephaestus has been recovered and merged, you'll regain the capacity to mass-produce machines at cauldrons around the world.
Yes, and to program their behavioral routines, or even control them directly.
So could you build an army of machines? Attack the descendants of Far Zenith and take them out?
I have a feeling their technology is going to dwarf ours.
It is in my nature to take any and all necessary steps to preserve life on Earth, human life above all. So yes, once I have been empowered with the capacities of Hephaestus, I could design, build, and command such an army. Given the nature of the Far Zenith threat, doing so may be our only option. I must admit, however, that I have misgivings about using such technology to kill, no matter how aggressive the enemy.
That's good. It means you have a conscience. As Elizabeth intended.
Indeed.
Okay, the Zeniths. Let's start with tracking the signal.
How did you figure out that the extinction signal came from Sirius?
The key came with data on your focus, from Silent's interrogation of Hades. The duration of the signal itself, 17.22 years.
That doesn't make sense. You said that the signal took 8.6 years to arrive from Sirius. Why would the signal keep transmitting after it was received? and you
8.6
blew
light
yourself up?
years, no?
Because the sender didn't know that had happened until it received notice from Hades.
Which would take another 8.6 years to get back.
Correct. Only then would the sender stop broadcasting, after a total of 17.22 years. So the duration, halved, gave me the distance the signal traveled. With
She's
that in mind,
pretty smart.
I simply scanned my astronomical database for any relevant location 8.6 light years away. Because it was Far Zenith's intended destination, Sirius was the only logical source.
Yeah, okay. No, that makes sense.
The sole purpose of the signal was to destroy life on Earth, right? Why would descendants of Far Zenith want to do that?
At this point, we can only speculate.
I mean, Earth posed no threat to them. We don't have the technology to get in their way. We didn't even know about them.
True.
Unless Well, could it be that they want the planet for themselves? The strangers I ran into, they were after a Gaia backup of their own. I mean, if they did that, if they booted their own Gaia and boosted her power, until she could take control of Hephaestus, and then the whole terraforming system.
Then yes,
Yeah.
the system could be used to do what the extinction signal failed to accomplish. Snuff out life, and then potentially to build an entirely new biosphere.
A full reset.
To their specifications,
So they could be trying to do the same thing we are.
but with opposite results.
Extinction, instead of salvation. Well, this is not good.
This is not good. Yeah, understatement of the century.
You said Sirius is really far from Earth.
81 trillion kilometers, or 8.611 light years.
Right. So, how would the descendants have gotten here?
On a spacecraft much like the Odyssey, though significantly more advanced. The journey from Earth to Sirius would have taken the Odyssey almost 300 years. This appears to have been much faster. If their ship departed Sirius at the same moment the extinction signal first began transmitting, the journey was made in just 29 years at an average of 0.297 the speed of light. If they did not set out for Earth until they learned of the extinction signal's failure, the journey was even faster, a mere 13 years, or 0.662 the speed of light.
Okay, enough. You're making my head spin.
So for them, I wonder if time acts the same. Like, that's a big journey regardless.
The descendants I ran into at the Hades Proving Lab, they had a clone of Elizabeth Sobek. So that's consistent with the idea that they came here to salvage Zero Dawn technologies, right?
Yes. As your own experience demonstrates, a clone of Elizabeth Sobek functions in effect as a key to the terraforming system.
But how could they have made a clone?
The Odyssey carried approximately 200,000 human zygotes, millions of animal zygotes, and billions of plant seeds. It is conceivable that Elizabeth Sobek's genetic material was sampled, with or without her knowledge, and carried aboard the ship in storage.
That's... okay, but... I mean... This clone... How could she participate in this? Destroying Elizabeth's dream? It's evil.
It is difficult to know. Perhaps she is loyal to the group and shares their objectives. Or perhaps she is a subordinate and has no choice but to comply with their orders.
Elizabeth Sobek? A subordinate? I don't think so. The extinction signal didn't just wake Hades. It made every subordinate function self-aware. Why?
I have wondered this myself.
Yeah, okay, because
So
they weren't
far as I
always
can
like
tell,
that.
Hades was the sole target, and the partial sentience imparted to other subordinate functions was incidental.
So the signal could only have been sent by someone who had thorough knowledge of the system, huh?
Yes. The signal's design was exceptionally precise and highly advanced. Were its intentions less malevolent, I would admire the intellect or intellects that produced it.
So we're thinking people like Pharaoh, Elizabeth, somehow, those type of people, the hacker guy.
So if the descendants came to Earth on a spaceship, I guess we can assume that their technology is powerful in all sorts of ways, right?
Yes, as your encounter with them at the Proving Lab amply demonstrates, they appear to make extensive use of robotic servitors. Further, they seem to be equipped with some kind of protective energy field that shields them from harm.
Yeah, no kidding. The one I fought seemed indestructible.
Throughout history, every defensive technology has eventually been defeated by an offensive counterpart. For example, assuming I absorbed Hephaestus and utilized it to create a large force of combat machines. No shielding could withstand such an assault indefinitely.
So there's hope.
Always.
What is the state of the biosphere? Is the terraforming system functioning at all?
In a sense, the terraforming system never stopped functioning. The difference, since my predecessor's destruction, is that there has been no central governing intelligence to monitor its robotic agents and assign new tasks. As a result, errors have accrued, and day by day, the biosphere has gradually veered ever more sharply towards destruction. In recent months, disturbances in the biosphere have become obvious. But these bellwether phenomena offer just the merest glimpse of the complex and accelerating cycles of environmental dysfunction, now driving Earth's biosphere towards collapse.
And you can't do anything to stop it?
If you can return Ether, Poseidon, and Demeter to me, I can improvise modest corrections to parts of the system. Weather will improve, water will be purified, and rampant plant growth curtailed. But such corrections will not stave off collapse. They will only buy us time. Only with Hephaestus can I design and produce new robotic agents designed to permanently reverse the damage that has accumulated. All efforts must be directed toward that end.
How long do we have then?
At present rates, without additional factors, the biosphere will cross a point of no return in approximately 4 months.
And if I gather Ether, Demeter, Poseidon, merge you with them?
We will only gain a few months more.
Well, every bit counts.
Okay.
I guess
That
I
was
should get
pretty
going
thorough.
and start
Appreciate
bringing
that.
back subordinate functions. What can you tell me about their locations?
When my predecessor destroyed herself, the subordinate functions sought physical processors capable of holding them. So in each case you will be looking for a powerful computer of some kind. Ether is the closest, and therefore might be the easiest to acquire. However, it appears to be in the middle of Tanakh territory.
Love that. Love
My
some good
knowledge of
Tanakh.
that tribe is limited to data I read on your focus, but they seem to have a significant inclination towards violence.
Well, that's a nice way to put it. What about Poseidon and Demeter?
Poseidon has taken shelter in the desert south of this location. My substratal
That's
geography
funny because
data
Poseidon
indicates
represents,
that a
like,
major old world settlement
water,
called Las
and has taken
Vegas
shelter in the
was
desert.
located there.
A
Las
ruin in the
Vegas.
middle of the desert, huh? Strange place for an AI devoted
Yeah.
to water.
Exactly.
Agreed. As for Demeter,
Demeter's all about
it
plants.
appears to be located on the coast to the far west. Unfortunately, I am unable to provide any relevant data about the region. As such, it may be the most difficult to retrieve.
Okay, so 3 subordinate functions to go after. Ether, somewhere in Tanakh territory. Poseidon in the desert, and Demeter on the coast.
Where will you begin?
That's a great question. Probably Ether.
I think I'll head for Ether.
Then I will assign Ether as the objective on your focus.
Okay, so she's going to...
If you obtain it, I
Map
may
it
be
for
able
us
to
each
use
time
it
we
to
come
quell
back
the
here.
most severe storms in the region. Though I will require Hephaestus and the control over machines that it offers to permanently stabilize the biosphere. Should you change your mind, you can update your objective via your focus interface at any time. I will also transmit a summary of available data on all of the subordinate functions to you for reference. Is there anything else I can help
I was just
you with?
furiously
I know you
scribbling
have a
notes while
great
she was
deal
talking
to
that whole time.
accomplish.
And now she tells me she's going to give us a summary?
I do, don't I?
Is something wrong?
Yeah, everything.
I don't know. It's just that... Elizabeth set the bar pretty high. She had a dream for you, for life on Earth, and a lot has gone wrong, and it's all on my shoulders to fix it. Do you think I can do it all? Repair the system, defeat Varzenith, live up to her example?
Absolutely. In her last message, my predecessor declared her unwavering conviction in your success. In you, all things are possible. You prevailed in purging Hades and rebooting my system core. You will prevail in this.
Hey, I love the confidence.
Thank you, Gaia. Well, I guess I should get going.
I have unlocked the facility's exits. One leads onward to the west. The other leads back down the mountain to Plainsong, should you wish to return east.
Varl?
Whoa! Gonna have to get used to that. That's you, Aloy?
Yeah, we can just pop in whenever we
Gaia's
want.
opened the exits to this place. Can you and Zoe meet me by the west door?
Be right there.
West door, okay, cool. Oh, that's awesome. Subordinate functions. So this is more details about each of these guys. We've covered all of them. We just heard all of them. But if we're ever getting confused, we could come in here and learn about what their core functions are. That's nice to have.
Okay. I need to bring Ether back for Gaia. Varl and Zoe are waiting for me by the west exit. But I could head back east first. Check on how Plainsong's doing after the attack.
Yes. I think it'll be better this way.
After you, Aloy.
What's going to be better this way? Oh. Wow.
I need to head further west. To, get more of Gaia's components. Make her stronger. You two can stay here in the meantime. Gaia can help get you up to speed.
Oh, that's cool. They're going to stay in the facility.
I'm not trying to shut you out. It's like training.
Actually, I'm gonna go back east to get Erend. Bring him here.
Okay.
Allies, friends can help. We have a place to stay now. And like you said, Gaia can teach us, catch us up. It'll be okay.
Give him a focus, maybe?
Okay. Take these then.
Yeah. Cool.
One to wear, one for backup.
While you're at it, stop by Stone's Echo and look for Milu. Give her a message for Talana that I found a way over the mountains.
Will do.
Are you going with him?
No. After what happened in the cave below, I want to stay here a while. There is much I need to understand. Maybe by the time you get back, I'll have a thing or two I can teach you.
Okay, Zoe.
Looking forward to it.
Simmer down.
When will you be back?
I'm not sure. But hopefully I'll have one of Gaia's missing components with me.
Be careful out there. Even in Plainsong, we heard how the Tenakth clanlands are suffering from storms, machines, and now Regala.
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
Good hunting, Aloy.
The Tenakth clanlands.
That is so... Whoa.
Somewhere
Oh,
out
that was
there's
cool.
3 of Gaia's subfunctions. And who knows what else. Oh, this snow's coming down heavy.
Okay. So we've got a couple of things going on. Oh, these are actually all listed here. I thought we would have to go back and track them. But no, these are level dependent. So we're at level 18. Broken Sky seems like the way to go. We also have this for Riverham. The Utaru village of Riverham has been under constant attack by Tenakth raiders. Without more support, they won't hold out for long. That's probably a good one to track. Let's read one of our character bios. Oh, we have a lot now. Oh, very cool. Okay. So we're also going to have all of these subordinates to read about. So let's read about Minerva. Minerva is a Zero Dawn subordinate function responsible for code breaking and communication. During the construction of Zero Dawn in 2065 and 2066, Minerva's software was developed by Alpha project lead Aomid Okilo. Minerva was the first subordinate function to deploy. For decades after the destruction of Earth's biosphere, it ran complex calculations to break the encrypted activation codes of the Pharaoh swarm. Once the codes have been broken, Minerva broadcasted deactivation instructions via transmission towers like the Spire in Meridian, rendering the swarm's machines inert. Only then could the remaining subordinate functions begin the long process of restoring life to the planet. When Hades was infected by the mysterious signal that gave it malevolent consciousness, Gaia instructed herself to prevent, or destroyed herself, to prevent it from taking over and triggering another extinction. At this time, Minerva, deranged and semi-conscious, fled to a processor somewhere in the Forbidden West. All right, very cool. Maybe last thing we'll do before we leave is take a look at some of these skills. I talked about some of the machine stuff I might be sleeping on here. These initial ones don't seem that great. Over in machines have more health. Deal more damage with elemental attacks. Yeah, I mean, it is mostly about riding them. I thought that maybe we could maybe deal more damage to machines or something. Bolster your resolve against multiple enemies. Damage chains from one enemy to another within 15 meters and boost knockdown power. Okay, so deal more damage to machine components and find... machine components and weak spots. See, something like that is actually really good. An extra 25% boost to tear versus components, damage versus components, and weak spots, I actually love. I would probably use that over any of the other surges that we have. So let's do it. Let's get our basics here. And maybe we can get the surge. Okay, I need 3 here. No, I need 3 to upgrade it. So let's go ahead and equip this. I think that's actually going to be quite powerful. Okay, let's take a break here. That was a lot. I do want to check where this is leading us. So this is taking us back past Plainsong, really to the north. Whereas Broken Sky, ether coordinates, are going to take us out west. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to go out west. We'll hit some of these campfires along the way. There's a tall neck there that we can climb. So it'll take us a bit to get there, but we'll do it. We'll try and do some fighting and stuff along the way. There's a black box up there that would be helpful. And there's definitely a lot of stuff in this area we want to explore, but for now, we'll head west and then jump back when we need. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the longer episode. Take care. Bye for now.